road will go on forever, so it's fine that I'm going too fast right now.
This is her perspective of the crash.
Oh man, what's going on? Oh, slam on the brakes. Skirt! Boom, straight into that guy, yeah. But imagine that guy is an R32 Skyline with two fuck-ass little nerds in it. We're gonna park and get out and show you exactly what happened.
Alright, so from the thumbnail and the title of the video, you could probably tell Skyline got wrecked, and it happened right over there. We're about to show you, you just saw where she was coming from on the road, but we'll show you where we were coming from and just kind of talk more about it over there. First off, I want to say thank you to everyone who was like super crazy supportive in the comments of my Instagram post and just like DMing me and texting me, and everyone was just like really bummed about the car, but first asking like if me and DJ were okay. So super hyped on that, and like just can't thank you guys enough for caring so much about me. I appreciate it a lot, so thank you.
I would also like to say thank you and shout out to all the people who DM'd me to make sure that Quentin was okay.
DJ was.
I was also in the car, but it's okay. That's fine. Appreciate it all the same.
Also, there were some people that started commenting on the Instagram post and like trying to rally troops to buy merch from the store, which was sick. And actually, a lot of people did buy merch that night.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Shout out to everyone who bought merch and who have always bought merch. We appreciate that a lot. Well, you'll see more damage with the car after we talk about this a little bit. It's at our shop right now. We had it towed there, and we also had some footage of like immediately after the crash. DJ picked up the camera, but for now we'll show you the location. All right, so we're driving home from the shop. We get absolutely nothing done all day.
Yeah, that was frustrating as fuck.
Just the worst day at the shop. We're like, well, time to go home, have a nice dinner. DJ offered to make dinner and everything. So we're driving home. We're walking or driving right here where these cars are.
You take this right turn.
Take this turn, and I don't know, probably 10, 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, just like second gear, like, you know, exactly how you would take this turn.
Yeah, and then we get to like right about there, and out of nowhere, the car comes flying in from the other lane, right up there, and just locks up her brakes and slides right into me.
Yeah, here.
So, well, here, look at this car.
So you can kind of imagine, if you didn't know this curve was here, you didn't know the stop sign was here, you would probably come down this hill at a reasonable speed.
Yeah, like maybe the lady didn't know that there was a stop sign at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
She was just cruising, saw a bunch of brake lights right here, panicked, oh shit, slammed on the brakes at the like apex of this corner, and then just split, like just locked them up, split straight in.
Right here. You can see actually, well, I don't know how well the camera can see it, but the street sweeper's been by here, but all this is oil from who knows whose car.
Yeah, maybe mine, probably hers. Some glass here too.
Yeah, there's glass and stuff. There's actually like, I don't know if it's still here, but there was a bunch of like corner lights, plastic and shit. Like that's from Quentin's car. There's a human bone right here.
Here, this guy took the corner
way faster.
Pretty fast, but it was not a gentle collision.
No.
We fucking got our shit rocked.
Anybody who's ever been in a collision knows that it does not take much to really fuck you up.
Yeah, but this was like head-on collision, smashed the piss out of the front end of my car. Shit hurt.
Yeah, shit hurt. The lady who hit us, her airbags deployed. She was all fucky, and I think her shin may have hit the dash or something like that.
Yeah, I should also talk about that. In the video that DJ gets out of the car and starts like filming everything that you guys are about to see, I think I say one word to the lady. I go to her car and I'm like, yo, are you alright? And she says, yeah, my door won't open, and then I'm just like done with her. Yeah. I'm like, what if we're standing here, we get fucking
his trailer brakes were locking up.
I was really mad. Like, just initially I was mad. I'm like over it now. I'm not like bitter or anything, but I like got out and I saw my car just smashed to shit, and I was like, fuck, that's my dream car, just gone. So I didn't feel like talking to her. I didn't talk to her really. The cops came and talked to both of us, whatever. It ended up being 100% her fault. I feel bad for her. I know it was an accident, whatever, but like I couldn't find it in me to like have a conversation with her at the time.
She kept coming up to us and trying to start conversations and stuff, and they just were very short with her.
Yeah.
Eventually she'd walk away.
I honestly feel a little bit bad about it, but
she was nice. She like offered us a ride out of here and stuff like that. Like, you can tell she was like a sweet lady, but it was just a fucked up situation.
I'm sure you guys understand what it was like.
This right here is where the collision happened. So she would have, if we weren't there, if we were a second earlier or a second later, she would have just hit this curb and fucking yeeted And that's about it.
And we would have came around the corner and be like,
whoa, that's crazy.
there's a lady in the ditch.
Instead, we were directly in front of it.
Yeah, I didn't even hit the brakes. There was no time. I just came around the corner, driving up, and then boom, there's a car in my grill.
Like Quentin said, I was gonna cook dinner, so I was literally on my phone looking at recipes, and I heard Quentin kind of tense up, so I look up, and I don't even have time to like let my eyes fully rise up to like road level before the impact. And like, I guess we hit and like stopped and everything, and then I go, oh!
Yeah, 5 seconds after we hit, DJ like screamed.
Yeah, that was me reacting to the fact there was a car in front of us, but the damage was already done. So it happened incredibly fast, because this whole thing was backed up with cars. We had zero visibility. Hey, there's Caleb.
What's up? You can see all the freaking parts on the ground, man.
Yeah, there's like, that's part of like the headlight.
Whatever this black piece is.
Oh, that's eBay. 50 bucks.
It's a JDM right here.
That is probably technically JDM. Oh, there's that's literally a corner light, or a headlight from Quentin's car.
All right, rolling up to the shop.
Oh, looks good.
Yeah, looks good.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, so the car's right there, but we're gonna talk about this for a second, because the night just got crazier.
Yeah.
Basically, tow truck driver comes, loads up the car. Me and DJ are up at like the Kmart parking lot waiting for him to come pick us up, take us back here. And this is like a 2-minute drive from the accident place. He gets the car on the trailer and it falls like a quarter of the way off of the trailer. So he's like hauling it up the hill and pulls into the parking lot where me and DJ are standing. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then we walk up to him and the whole front right of the car is like on the frame rail on the edge of the trailer.
Yeah, and like we walked by and he's like, don't go over there. Like he knew it was like just ready to.
Yeah, and I walked up to him and I was like, yo, what happened? I need to concentrate. And I was like, okay. You can't tell me why my car's hanging halfway off your trailer. So yeah, that was even more fucked up. And then, yeah, it was just bad news all around. And yeah, so here it is now.
Crunch. It looks like a Altima.
Yeah, so the fenders are pretty tweaked. Not crazy tweaked, but like you can see a gap in the door and the fender there. There's a crease here.
And like that whole front section is like supposed to be vertical, but it's like that.
Yeah, I think this one is bent, yeah, that way, crumpled in.
If you kind of, I don't know how well it'll show up on camera, but from the front you can tell everything's just kind of like pushed that way.
Bumper's completely destroyed, hood's completely destroyed. Radiator, intercooler completely destroyed. Radiator support totally fucked. So we're not sure
if the engine got pushed back or not.
Yeah, I didn't try to start it or anything after the impact, shut it right off. My best guess is the motor's fine, but I mean,
that's just your best guess.
Yeah,
we don't really know.
Best guess on the frame is it's probably a little tweaked. I'm guessing it'll be totaled. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're just waiting to see what insurance says and all that.
Oh yeah,
looks like it's a little creased, and then with the little tiny bit of rust, that's not cool.
Yeah. But yo, you know what's crazy? Also, when my head hit the steering wheel and my glasses ended up like in DJ's lap. Yeah. My glove box doesn't close anymore, so that's not good.
No.
This
really?
popped out of its frame, which is also not good.
Your gauge is on somehow.
Yeah, the center garnish popped off.
And doesn't want to go back, so.
Yeah, the camera was sitting in the center console over there. As soon as we crashed, that was the first thing I thought was grab the camera, start filming. And it was sitting on top of Quentin's right forearm, which was resting on this. Yeah. So it went blah, 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 and then landed on, I mean the door was closed obviously, but it was just sitting on Quentin's arm on the driver's side.
We're lucky the camera still works.
Yeah.
Look at, you can see like a gap between the center console and the radio bezel here. That was not there before. So honestly, I don't know. The car might be pretty fucked. Back seat came off. There's the front lip. Windshield is fine, which is really a big relief. But yeah, that's the gist of it. We'll definitely have more updates, obviously, coming soon. Whatever happens, I plan on keeping the car. I want, like, if insurance totals it out and I have to buy it back, then I'll buy it back.
But what for people are really here for, yeah, Civic's running great now. Got the oil pan back on it.
Yeah.
No leaks.
In conclusion, Skyline got really fucked in that accident. Dream car just got fucked, dude. I had it for a month. We were talking about it, and it's like such a bummer.
It is, yeah, man.
We appreciate you watching and allowing me to get this car in the first place. Is thanks to you guys. So, I mean, I wouldn't be here without all of you guys. So onward and upward we go. Thanks to our patrons and people who support us by buying our merch and watching our videos. We love you.
I don't know. Oh my God.
Sorry, I just applied the brakes and it just made me slide.
Oh my God. The driver of the Corolla said she was coming down this way, hit the brakes and just slid straight this way. We had just come around the corner, slammed on the brakes, but just, we hit hard. Just go a little bit further. I know, we'll figure it out. Yeah, just leave it like right there.